Hello, beautiful soul. I'm so glad you're here. If you've ever set a goal, worked hard for it, achieved it, and then you felt kind of flat afterward, like, wow, I should really feel a lot better than this. You are absolutely positively not alone. In fact, this is one of the most common experiences that I hear from the high achieving women that I work with and have been working with full time as a life on purpose coach since 2003. They've done everything right, they've achieved so much, and yet they still feel like something important is missing, but they don't necessarily know what it is. They are successful, but not fulfilled. Many of them are asking questions, maybe like you are, like, is this it? What is my purpose? Why am I really here? And there has to be more to this than just checking a bunch of things off a list every day. Does that feel familiar to you? So, today I wanted to talk about why that happens and what your soul might be trying to tell you when your goals stop lighting you up. Sometimes what's often called ambition fatigue or lack of motivation or procrastination, it's not a mindset issue at all. And so it's not going to be corrected by reciting more affirmations or trying to focus harder. It's actually a misalignment issue. And this happens because we've been taught to set goals that are based on achievement and external validation, and definitely on outdated ideas about what success is. This actually creates goals that are built on the foundation of need. For example, the need to control outer conditions in order to feel safe, the need to be validated, or the need for certainty. But your soul? Well, your soul doesn't operate that way. Your soul doesn't care about checking off a bunch of meaningless boxes. Your soul is here in a human body for truth, for joy, for expansion, and meaning. That's why you're called there. When your goals are no longer energizing you, it is not failure, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you should ditch everything that you've built and start over or go meditate in an ashram for a year somewhere. What you're getting is important feedback. Your goals are no longer energizing you because you are evolving and you are being called to decide what happily ever after really means for you. What does that really look like? What is your authentic definition of success beyond what the world has told you it should be? Feeling flat, unmotivated, uninspired, feeling burnt out. These are all powerful signals, and they're coming from your soul telling you that it's time to look at how and why you make the choices that you do. It's a sacred invitation into your deeper, truer nature and how your soul really, truly wants to move through life here in the sandbox of time and space. One of the most powerful ways to understand this shift is by learning how your soul is uniquely wired. And that's where soul archetypes come in, and they can be really helpful in helping you mentally conceive what that might look like. Your soul archetype holds clues about the kind of success that feels good to you, authentic and natural, what energizes you versus what drains you, and why certain paths, even if they look amazing on paper or when someone else excels when they use that model, it never quite satisfies you because we're all different. So I created a free quiz that helps you discover your soul archetype in just a few minutes. It's fun, it's insightful, and it's also helping hundreds of conscious women reconnect with why they are here. And many even go on into deeper work with me, living lives of deep soul nurturing fulfillment, joy, and connecting with success, a version of success that feels like freedom and coming home to who they feel they were always meant to be. You do not have to suffer or struggle. So you can take my free quiz at this link I'll leave here, and I'll also put that in the description box below. So if you are wondering why your goals don't light you up anymore, guess what? Your archetype can provide important insights and clues and give you permission to be more fully you. Here is something else that's really helpful to know. Success based on conditioning will always feel empty. It'll feel flat. It's not going to satisfy you over the long haul. That's your cue that something is not in alignment with your soul truth. But when you are in harmony with who you really are and what truly matters to you, when you create goals from the inside out based on your soul's truth, now you've opened a beautiful doorway into more ease, into more grace, and into more fulfillment, and the type of success that feels like coming home to capital Y, capital O, capital U. There's no striving needed, and you don't have to twist yourself into a pretzel trying to fit in to someone else's definition of success. You were never meant to live life like that. So when you're coming from your soul truth, you stop pushing, you stop overgiving and exhausting yourself, and you start living with deep clarity, with vitality, and an enlivening sense of purpose. This is the work that I do every day in my Soul Clarity Life Purpose Experience and my other programs that I offer that are soul nurturing and help more of capital YOU emerge. And it often begins with a single moment of truth when someone realizes this isn't working for me anymore. I just can't keep doing this. Can you relate to that? Because that's actually a beautiful call and a signal that you're ready to discover what living from the heart and soul of who you truly are, what that actually looks like and what it feels like. And just to dispel a common myth, living on purpose does not mean that you have to leave everything behind that you've already accomplished. Living on purpose is not just about what you do, but more importantly, it's also your how and your why you do it. And this isn't something that most people can instinctively see for themselves. We're not taught how to do this. Your purpose is not a job description. It is about who you are being. It's about leveraging your deeper gifts and making choices from your highest expression rather than who the world told you to be. It's living from your soul truth. And without that, nothing will feel like home, and everything will naturally feel flat and uninspiring. This is how important your truth is, because we cannot be fully soul expressed individuals in human bodies without living from soul truth. your unique North Star. If this message resonated with you, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Have your goals stopped lighting you up? And what's shifting inside you lately? Sharing will often inspire others. And if you found this helpful, please give this video a like, share it with someone too who needs to hear it. Spread the love and subscribe for more soul aligned conversations. Remember to take my free Soul Archetype quiz. It's a beautiful way to begin your journey into the heart and soul of capital Y, capital O, capital U. Here's the link again. And until next time, remember, you are not here to chase goals that don't inspire or fulfill you. That's a waste of your precious energy. You're here to live on purpose, and that gets to feel absolutely amazing for you. Until next time, bye for now.